Sir, we turn next here tonight to the ongoing situation in Afghanistan, still rapidly developing at this hour. The Pentagon saying more than 4,000 U.S. troops could be in Kabul by the end of the day. Those U.S. service members are being sent in to evacuate the Americans still in the country and Afghan citizens who helped during the 20-year-long war. Today, the Taliban holding a news conference shortly after taking control of the road that leads to the airport in Kabul. The Taliban leaders claiming amnesty for people throughout that war-torn country and said that women are going to be free to join public life. But as we've seen before from the heartbreaking images of people trying to jump on planes and in some cases cramming into military aircraft to their death, Afghans fearing for their life under the rule of the Taliban. And tonight, the timeline and the measure of sacrifice. 20 years, $1 trillion, thousands of American lives. The cost of war lingers far after it's over. But it's worth reminding ourselves how we got here, how it started, and how this cycle of war spanned several decades and 4 different presidents.
September 11th, 2001, one of our country's darkest days. The surprise terror attack killing nearly 3,000 Americans would launch the United States into this nearly 20-year-long war in the Middle East. Nearly a month after the attack, the U.S. military begins bombing al-Qaeda and Taliban forces in Afghanistan, kicking off Operation Enduring Freedom. In December, U.S. troops engage in their first major ground battle in Tora Bora, a complex cave system where they believed Osama bin Laden was hiding out after orchestrating the terror attacks 3 months prior. That same month, the United States and its allies had driven the Taliban from power in Afghanistan. Fast forward to March of 2003, the U.S. invaded Iraq, diverting attention and resources away from Afghanistan. That brings us to February 17, 2009, a new administration. President Barack Obama recommitting U.S. forces to Afghanistan as the Taliban began to grow stronger. May 2nd, 2011, Obama announces the U.S. military and CIA found and killed Osama bin Laden, who was hiding out in Pakistan. May 2014, Washington announces a full troop withdrawal from Afghanistan by the end of 2016. September of 2019, another new administration. President Donald Trump calls off peace talks between the United States and the Taliban. November 2020, days after President Trump loses his bid for a second term, the Pentagon announces it will reduce troop levels to 2,500 in Afghanistan and Iraq. April of this year, this conflict now in its 4th administration. President Joe Biden announcing a full troop withdrawal by September 11th of 2021. May 1st, troops begin leaving. 3 months later, the Taliban begins its takeover once again.